Good evening. Welcome to the next episode of 15-minute only demos, and today we are playing a game that's already sounding lovely in the background. The game is called Outbound, and do you mind? Thank you. That was my cat. Don't mind him. He's just cuddly. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm still laughing because I just ended recording of the previous game and it was kind of hilarious. So if you haven't watched Tower of Elindium 15-minute only demo, I highly recommend it. I did have a fun for all the wrong reasons, but I had fun regardless. We're playing Outbound today, and if you don't know what we're doing here in this series, this is a series where I play demo of random game from Steam for 15 minutes exactly and only. And after I'm done playing, I'm going to share my thoughts about the game, what I think, if I think the game is for me. We're going to visit the Steam page, see how much the game costs, if it has been already released, or eventually when it's going to be released. We're going to read about what the game has to say about itself, and I'm going to share my general feedback. That's about it. We're playing Outbound today, which should be like a cozy game. It should be like traveling in a van around the place. It reminds me kind of like a crossover between Stardew Vale and not Overwatch, Firewatch. I always, whenever I'm trying to say Firewatch, I say Overwatch. It's like I have such a PTSD from Overwatch that it's just come into this. Obviously, very cozy game. The soundtrack alone is already, I can already feel healing my soul, kind of. We're going to be playing Outbound for 15 minutes. So, as usual, I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and let's play some Outbound. If my cat allows me to, that is. There's also join friends, so maybe even a demo can be played in multiplayer, which is actually amazing. Create your license plate. You cannot change this later on. You cannot change. Okay. AFK. Lovely, it's perfect. Vehicle classic. Big one. Now let's go with classic. I like classic. License plate style. AF. Okay, that's amazing. Let's just keep it that way. Driving camera. Dashboard or behind the vehicle. Let's go. Let's stay with the dashboard. Let's stay immersive. Yeah. Body shape. Oh. Skin tone, hairstyle, this is fine. This is fine. It kind of does look like me. Does he have like different hairstyle, like a more wild, something like this? Yeah, and hair color maybe a little bit more blonde, something like this. Yeah, it would be fitting. Facial features, I'm fine with this. Okay, I don't take me wrong. I love creating characters. It's just that I can't waste too much time on this. Right. Welcome to the Outbound demo. Thank you for playing the Outbound demo. Thank you for providing me with a demo. As I always say, I have a huge respect for developers who put out demos out there, because they are not afraid to give out the free sample and go with their goods without asking for money first, which is like a huge respect to any developer who does the demos. This demo represents an early look at the experience we're building. You will be able to explore a section of the first biome with your trusty camper van. The full game contains 3 more biomes, as well as more options for vehicles to choose from, and all kinds of other content. And of course, the full version also contains your lovely canine friend and a partner. Important notice, your progress in this demo version will not carry over into the full game. Okay, that's fair enough. Have fun playing Outbound demo. I hope I will. Day 1. Start your journey. Hold W to start the motor. Let's go. Brum, brum, brum. Look at us. Okay, let's go. An AFK vehicle is on the run. Where's my dog, though? I have my bat in the back seat, but it's my dog. Drive around with your vehicle.
I drove until the gray of the city faded from my mirrors.
Okay.
Now, the open road and this camper van are all I call home.
Okay, it's very Stardew Valley-like, huh?
Time to start my adventure.
So there's this YouTube channel, I don't know if it's still active, but there's like basically a guy who was just sold everything and traveling in his car, and he set up even like a gaming setup in his car, even like streaming games. The way I discovered his channel was him basically streaming Firewatch in Firewatch. In like Firewatch Tower. It was very interesting. He was also streaming some Firewatch horror games, which is even more interesting. I wouldn't do that. Just imagine living in somewhere like this and streaming a horror game about the tower like this, you know, and like Wendigos and stuff, and being all alone there. It's terrifying. Light the campfire. Okay, so put out campfire. No, campfire is not. I light it. I need some everwood. Light a campfire. Okay, do you have some everwood?
Let's
Supplies.
take a look what's in here.
Exactly one. Okay, exactly one. Exactly two. Okay, that's fine. Nice little fire starter he has. Like a flint and tinder. Like obviously. Find 3 more campsites and light their campfires. That's what we need to do. That's our like goal. Oh, it's just like a side task. Okay, barrier. 2 requests.
Barrier seems broken.
Wrench.
Let me see if I can make a wrench to fix it.
I can make a wrench. You're gonna make yourself. Are you a blacksmith, dude? You're gonna make your own wrench? How? Can we do it in the car? Oh, we have like a little crafting station. Oh, they have a nice setup. Nice setup. So, tools. Useful tools and permanent upgrades for your vehicle. Okay, but wrench required. Find the signal tower next to the parking lot to download the blueprint. Oh, it's this one. I was a little bit worried. I will have to travel all the way to that Firewatch over there. Hold shift to sprint. See, this is what I mean. If you like look around, it really has those like Firewatch the game, you know, kind of vibes. I shouldn't have done that. They should have put like, okay, there is invisible wall. I cannot be dumb and jump down. It's probably for the best.
Looks like I can download a blueprint here.
Okay, let's download the blueprint. Download. Basic tools. Lovely. Wrench. Homing boots. What are homing boots? Whatever. Have I told you guys the story of how I stopped playing The Witcher 3? And I never finished it. I am a huge fan of The Witcher, especially the books and the series, but not like the Netflix series, but the series actually from the 2000s, the Polish one. Check them out. It was a little bit quirky show, but I kind of like that one. I need scrap metal. Where can I find scrap metal though? Huh? Maybe here? No. Empty. Open your map and track the fire lookout. Okay, track. So we are going to the fire. Okay. We are going to the lookout, actually. After all. Should I go? Can I jump over this? No. Wait. So how am I gonna get there? Need to go back, or do I need to drive? Maybe I could like drive back. Let's drive. We have a car, so let's drive.
Ready to roll.
Yeah. So I played like Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. I enjoyed those games to the degree, and I know that like Witcher 3 is probably the best of them all to this date. Like I know they are working on the fourth game, but I never played it, and like I tried to play it once, and like you are beginning playing as Geralt, and you are playing in this like not apartment, like a tower or whatever that is. Actually wait, I'm driving somewhere completely different. So where the hell do I get my scrap iron? Craft the wrench to your vehicle's workbench. Yeah, but where can I get the scrap metal? That's my question. So anyway, you started like in the room with the Yennefer, obviously right after some loot activities or whatever, you know, Geralt is just running around with his shirt off, you know, like total alpha male. And like what I tried is just, there was a balcony and I tried to jump down from the balcony. And the game let me and I died, and then I quit the game and I never returned to it. I probably missed out a lot, but you know, it is what it is. Wait, it was here the whole time. Okay, I should have looked. Okay, give me this. Craft me the wrench. Alright. Nice. Oh, a quick time event. What's this then? fiber and elder wood for the... Okay, we don't need any of those. Let's just... I have my wrench now. Okay. Wrench. Kind of reminds me of the game that was called Dismantle. A little bit. In terms of like crafting system. Multiplayer has been unlocked, lovely. So we are now going for the watchtower. Wait, no. I love that if you have more people, they're probably going to be like able to travel with you in that car. So, dude, please go to the driver's seat. What are we doing? Thank you. Let's go. So it's just like a survival slash crafting slash cozy game with a twist that you are not staying in one place and rather you're just taking your place with you, which is actually pretty nice. A lot of games lately have been experimenting with such a system. For example, notably Soul Mask released the Shifting Sands recently, and
Perfect spot to set up camp.
is it? But we are going to the watchtower, yeah? Set camp by opening the side door. Okay, let's just find setup. Okay, this one maybe. Let's set up the camp then. If the game told me to, why not? Why the hell not? Wait, maybe right over there would be better. That would be certainly better. We have another car. We have another of the campsites over there, which is lovely. It's like the Soul Mask recently released, and like there are these like flying starship or like ships that can fly. It can be huge, and you can literally build a whole city that is moving. So yeah, the games recently are really trying to put into this fantasy of taking your home with you wherever you go.
Nice.
I think the games like Outbound or Soul Mask are doing it in like a very interesting way. Then you have the games that are... let's sit down. Oh, opening the side doors. Okay. Where are my side doors? Over here? Okay, there we go. Set up the camp. Lovely. Okay. Craft the building hammer. I need more everwood for that. We have games like Once Human, where you're basically carrying your home with you and just moving it around by, I don't know, space magic or whatever you would call it. Which is a nice concept as well. Anything that just doesn't make you like sit in one place. Even though like sitting in one place could be also, how to put it, appealing to some more grounded survival experiences. I think this game takes the best from both of those. Like, it is still very grounded because you're limited to this little car that you have, but also... Oh, the engine. You're gonna have to take care about the engine. But also you can like move, so it is like very grounded game where you are moving around as well. There's been like another game where you're like traveling around by car. It's in like a zombie apocalypse. It was very interesting. Like very similar premise to this one, except it's not like a cozy game, but it's more like a zombie survival game. Okay, lock in. Lovely, lovely. See? I'm good at QTEs. Only 2 mistakes. I'm probably bad. If I was good, I wouldn't make any mistake whatsoever. Is it just me, or does my guy has like nail polish? I have like colored nails, a little bit more gray than usual. Open building menu with B, okay. Build at least one counter, but recycle on a counter. Okay, so one counter. We still need more wood, dude. Never enough wood.
More stuff for the recycler.
Yeah. Give me that litter. All of this. Yeah, give me all the garbage, people. I like the garbage. What do you have, brother? Some more scrap, more elderwood. Do I have enough for the elderwood? So, oh my god, the night is settling in. I should move. I should move faster. Wait, I need the building hammer for this. Okay, close this up. What's this? Oh, we can build this. Okay, lovely. Rotate. Let's put you here, maybe. No, what needs to be placed on an appropriate surface? Oh, like in here. Okay. Okay, got it. That's it. Now what? Build a recycler on a counter. I'm gonna build the recycler. Is this one recycler? 2 more food, dude. I need like a chopping axe. Start to chop these trees out. Stack up on wood piles, you know? That would be good. That would be great. I'm kind of panicking because I'm running out of time, to be perfectly honest with you. And I would like to at least, you know, recycle those. Let's make it. Okay, one. We need one more. There it is. There it is. There it is. So ready. Oh, another one. Another one. Ooh, hello, owl. You know, I always found it particularly weird that owl, like people are scared of owls. I think owls, like their hooting is absolutely adorable. I love owls. I've never in my life been scared by an owl in forest. And I did hear an owl live in the forest. The most scary shit that you can encounter in the forest, to be perfectly honest with you, is a deer. A freaking deer. Those guys... Okay, let's recycle. Input is garbage. More of it. Okay, and... It's recycling. It's working. Look at that. Look at it go. Like the deer. I swear to God. The deer are making the most scary noises of all the wildlife. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see. This is where the Wendigo stories and werewolf stories are coming from. The second next creepy thing are actually cats. You know, when cats are going at it, they literally sound like tortured babies. But you can hear that even in the city, so people are more accommodated. Even though, like, hearing tormented baby is like... Find a way to fire lookout. Okay. Lock the download vouchers in your backpack to take them with you on foot. Download vouchers in your back... What? Put download voucher in your backpack. Open your backpack and select... Okay, how do I open my backpack? I guess we're not gonna find out. Let's end the day. I'm all out of time, sadly. 15 minutes flew by. Okay. Nice little morning we have. And we're gonna continue by foot, is it? Okay. The tower is kind of like out of reach to be traveling by foot, but whatever. Okay. Safe and good. Right. I'm gonna leave this in the background. Oh. Hopefully it's not going to be disturbing too much. You know what, let's actually tone down the volume a little bit. Now it's perfect. Well, naturally, I like the game. I like it a lot. It's very polished. It does have that quality of like a survival game that you wish Firewatch was. Right? It has that coziness and graphic really similar to Firewatch. And I did like Firewatch, but Firewatch is a game that you play like once. There is no repeatable value to it. Maybe like if you forget half of the story, you know, a couple years later you can play it again or watch it again. But Firewatch in itself is like a heavily... Hi. It's heavily... Say hi. Say hi. He doesn't like it when I like... Grabs him like his mother behind his ears, but he'll live. It's like... it shuts them down, you know, because they have it like encoded by their instincts, because whenever their mom grabbed them like this as a kitten, then the instinct kicks in for them to shut down because they need to hold still so their mother will be able to carry them to safety. So that's why whenever you grab a cat like this, they basically kind of start being very calm down, but they don't particularly like it, and usually when you just let them go, they just go away. It's not that like they wouldn't like it because it would hurt them, because it doesn't, unless your cat is like super chunker, then something could go wrong, but I digress. So this game reminds me Firewatch a lot in terms of graphics and kind of vibe, but Firewatch was like a story-focused drama with like this coziness on the side. Well, in this game, I think the coziness is the focus, and you're just going to be running around, you know, crafting stuff. The world itself seems a little bit like futuristic. I'm not going to say like post-apocalyptic. I don't know enough about the world setting, but there's like a lot of like recycler that is like using trash to make some useful items out of it. You know, downloading blueprints from radio. You know, I would say like it's like maybe 20 years from now, kinda, and just, you know, a lot of AI anywhere, so people are returning to the nature, you know, and that's sort of vibe, and trying to be just cozy. You know, he didn't like the city, so that's why he's leaving, etc. And he just want to live his best life. And there is something very warming about all of this. I think I have nothing bad to say about the gameplay loop and about how the game is played, about the controls. It all seems so very like smooth, you know, very intuitive also. You have your little car, you're driving it around. The game doesn't really give you any unnecessary obstacles in the way. And maybe I would be progressing a little bit more faster even in those 15 minutes if I wasn't a doofus and wouldn't just driving around instead of, oh my god, the scrap iron is right there on the ground. Just, I was stupid. I didn't see, right? Because I didn't look around. Lovely game. Lovely game. Highly recommend. At least demo. At least give the demo a shot. I can see like you can have a lot of good time just by playing this demo. It's just that good. Now, obviously, if you are somebody who just prefer action games, you know, and you would be just angry that there are no guns in the game, you know, that's obviously not the game for you. But you know what I mean. If this is your sort of game, then I highly recommend this. If you like cozy games, if you like crafting games, go for it. It sounds amazing. It seems amazing, and it looks amazing. Before we wrap things up, let me go to the Steam page of the game, actually. And let's check. So, engine on my taskbar says just Outbound. So, you know, boring but solid. I am always torn whenever I see like the name of the game in the taskbar is actually like the engine running in the taskbar has actually the same name as the game I'm playing. It's like, yeah, you did your homework, yeah, you fixed it up. But it's also like so boring. I prefer when there's like some sort of prototype of the game name, or if it is like a shovelware and you just see Unreal Engine Project 1 or something like that. Or if they get creative, like again, my favorite, buri.exe, right? These sort of things. But you know, it's like, I'm also like happy when the game says the name of the game itself, simply put, because you can see that they are very about details, and that is also important if you're talking about the games. Anyway, the game description on the Steam says, explore a colorful world and build your own cozy home on wheels. Craft workstations and source energy from the sun, wind or water. Upgrade and customize your vehicle, grow crops, and live sustainably off-grid with up to 4 players. Up to 4 players sounds absolutely amazing, and a huge respect for developers who are willing to put in an extra work to sort out networking so you can play the game with your friends, because creating a multiplayer game will always be much more difficult than creating single player game, because not only you need to create single player experience, but you also need to make the multiplayer work, which is like networking and stuff, but also you need to make it in a way that now you need to model other characters or other entities and how they are able to see and interact with each other, which is, if you are creating a first-person game, you essentially don't have to worry about player model at all. If you have multiplayer, then suddenly you need to worry about every single player model and their customizations. That is also a huge amount of work, and these developers seems to tackle it, so yeah, it's amazing. The game has planned to release in approximately 10 days, 23rd of April 2026. So this actually releases around the corner. Okay. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this one. But that's about it. It's a little bit of boring, isn't it, today? Nothing to complain of. I digress. Great game. Highly recommend the demo. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you can forgive me my confusion about not being able to craft the stupid French fast enough. Happens. It is what it is. You know, I'm just a World of Warcraft player. Like, what do you want from me? I'm doing my best. All right. My best is sometimes not enough, but still my best. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like. It helps the algorithm a lot. Let's spread these demos to more people. And until next time, Ray is AFK. Bye.